If a brother or sister is naked and lacks daily food, and one of you says to them, "Go in peace, keep warm, and eat your fill," and yet you do not supply their bodily needs, what is the good of that? These words were spoken in the first century of the Roman Empire, but they're incredibly relevant today. How often do you and I come across a panhandler and avert our gaze or walk in the opposite direction? How often do you and I walk by the man who is standing quiet and neglected outside the doors of the grocery store, his cap upturned for change? On a day when the Humidex is over 30, how difficult would it be for you or I to walk into the grocery store and buy that man a bottle of refrigerated water? Not very difficult at all. Did not Christ say to us, "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. Whenever you gave food or water to the least of these, you give it to me." James was adamant that all, regardless of income, should be treated with respect and dignity. Tommy Douglas insisted that all, regardless of income, should receive quality medical care. And now, in 2024, our federal government is insisting that all Canadians should have access to quality medication. Thanks to the Pharmacare Act, over 3 million Canadians will have access to necessary diabetes medication. And over 9 million Canadians will have access to certain contraceptives. What's more, we have a national dental care plan for those who are in need. So let's not sugarcoat it. Let's be honest. We know that our healthcare system is struggling. It's underfunded and it's understaffed. And if we all sat down together, we could spend an entire day sharing our frustrations. But we could also spend an entire day sharing our gratitude and our prayers of appreciation. As Christians, we're called to hold our government accountable, but we're also called to act as individuals and as a church. Tommy Douglas was relentless in his work to make Canada a more equitable place for all. 'Tis not too late to build a better world. But we cannot do that without the grace of God. Someone who was absolutely committed to creating a better world was a priest named Oscar Romero. Romero was the Archbishop of San Salvador in the nation of El Salvador. He was assassinated, probably by his own government, in the March of 1980. His commitment to social justice was outstanding, and in particular, he's been commended for his efforts to walk alongside the poor and to encourage them to speak out for justice on their own behalf. Good works are paramount, he would insist, but they are not everything. I've used this quote before, but somebody told me that it was so powerful, so liberating, that it bears to be repeated. So here are the words of Oscar Romero. We cannot do everything. And there is a sense of liberation in realizing that. This enables us to do something and do it very well. It may be incomplete, but it is a beginning, a step along the way, an opportunity for the Lord's grace to enter and do the rest. We cannot do everything, but we can do something. Friends, it's not too late to build a better world. May the grace of God fill our hearts with joy and peace in believing. And in the spirit of Tommy, may we be moved in directions that are bold and blessed and brave. May it be so.